Most of the time when you are working with Bootstrap, you need to create some kind of sidebar which will have a list of items. It may be like a sidebar for a mail application. It will have like the inbox, sent items, the draft, and all those list items. So in order to create that, we have a special component here called list group. Let's see how we can work with that. So here I'm going to create a div dot list group, and inside this I'm going to add a anchor tag. Let's give it a hashtag. I'm going to call this as class list group item. Okay, and I'm going to call this as 1. Let's create another one, say 2, 3, and more like that. So if I get to the browser, if I hit refresh, you can see that we have a beautiful list group item. We can also change the color by making this one as active. So I can just type in as active. So if I save this and if I hit refresh, now you can see that one becomes active now. So you can apply this to any of this following. You can also change the background color of these items by specifying the list group primary or stuff like that. So I'll say list group item, and here I can call this as secondary. Save this. Let's get back to the browser. If I hit refresh, you can see that becomes grayish, and I'm going to copy the same thing. I'm going to apply this one to this here. I'm going to call this as danger. So if I get to the browser, hit refresh, you can see that we can apply different colors for that. For now, I'm going to get rid of these items. You can also use list group in a lot of other different ways. For example, I'm just going to copy this, or I can create a new item. I'm going to call this as unordered list. You can also apply this to unordered list, say li, and I'm going to call this as 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so here we can give a class, call this as list group, and then we can call the same name what we have over here to these items. So call this as class, paste it. I'm just going to copy these items here and then paste it over here. So let me save this. Let's get to the browser. Let's hit refresh. I can see that we have the same items. So I'm going to get rid of the first one. So let me get rid of this one here. You can combine the list group item with cards. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to create a div.card and say div.card body. I'll say a h4 tag with card title. I'm going to call this as something. And let's create a card text. So we'll call this as class card text. I'm going to say something to write. Okay, so what we can do is right after this card body, we can paste this. Now if I save this and if I get to the browser, if I hit refresh, you can see that we have the card, we have the list group items, but there is a mismatch over. You can see the border thickness is pretty high, and this is where your class list group flush will come in handy. So you can just add it here. So call this as list group flush. Save this. If I get to the browser again, let's hit refresh. Now I can see that perfectly matches with this one. You can also add a image for this one now, and you can make it much more beautiful.